Alright, boys, I thought I switched the camera over already. So we are here now with break number 610. Half case of Tripoli. It is going to be 10 boxes, 80 autographs, 25 cards per box, 8 autos per box, 2 memorabilia per box. So we're going to have a lot of cards here. Quick introduction. Cal Ripken Jr., Charm City, Ben Baller did the card. Give him a nice rub on all 10 of the boxes. The way I'm going to do this is every single autograph is going to get top loaded. Same with numbered cards. So I'm going to end up using a lot of top loaders in this break, which isn't a big deal. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just letting you know that I'm not going to top load any of the numbered cards while I'm going through the break. I'm also going to possibly some of the lower end autographs not top load them on camera, but I will top load them right afterwards. Well, not right afterwards because we have to run the Bowman Inception, but right after that I will top load them all. Just so you guys know, just for speed, only because we do have to run the Bowman Inception after this as well. Not that I want to cut the break short or anything. Just nobody also wants to watch a Triple E break that takes 2 hours, because top loading cards in themselves do take time. So don't think that I'm not going to be top loading your cards or anything like that. I'm sure. I don't think there's anybody that's brand new in this break. You guys know that I probably top load and sleeve, over sleeve, whatever card wise. Also, there is a few people that in the last week or so that haven't maybe forgot to pay for like a single break or whatever. If you haven't got cards recently, it's because you probably owe me, even if it's like $35, you probably owe me money. And I haven't been able to reach out to everybody because I've been in Phoenix doing a bunch of other stuff. So if you haven't got cards in a while and you're like, man, I think this dude forgot to give me my cards, it's probably because I didn't send them, because you probably owe me for a break in a spot and I'm using your cards until you pay me as essentially collateral. We have College Ticket, Connor Prelip, to start us off. We're going to have Kevin Parada on the memorabilia. I was going to say, this is going to be the future threads on the Kevin Parada. This will probably be some cards, too, that I just don't top load right away if it's not like a first-round pick. We got Henry Williams in the Extra Elite Edition. Going to the Padres for our first autograph, the Duke pitcher. Have Jacob Berry on the 451 out of 499. And the 33 out of 182, Nick Biddison. There's a bunch of stuff shipping out tomorrow, Eric, just so you know. The only breaks that probably won't be shipped out tomorrow is the last dual case of Series 1. The dual cases might not all ship out tomorrow. At least the first one should ship out. If not, everything that's Series 1 that's been broken will be definitely out by Wednesday, the latest. It's just a matter of sorting through all the base cards by myself, which is a pain in the ass. Everything else has been sorted and actually packaged up minus like 2 breaks, and I'm going to do shipping for all that stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to do all the shipping, so everyone should have tracking in their email tomorrow for something. We have Owen Murphy for Atlanta. Connor Jerpe, like all the Bowman stuff, yeah, definitely out. The only reason it's even behind right now at all is I'd be all the way caught up if it wasn't for going to the Topps conference, because essentially lost like 5 days to do anything shipping wise. Here's a big hit for the Washington Nationals, Elijah Green. That's actually on card auto. I just always see a couple people lurking. I don't know if they're lurking to be like, this dude's alive and hasn't sent my cards, or they're lurking just to actually watch. That's why I mentioned something, because it's been the same. There's been at least one person a couple times, and they haven't said anything to me, but 417 out of 999, they also haven't looked at their message. On the Daniel Susac, we're going to have Aspirations Pete Hansen on the 1 out of 349. One of the Cardinals. That's a nice on-card Elijah Green. Jackson Cox. We're going to have Steven Hajar on the Hidden Gems. Going to Minnesota. Left-handed pitcher. Cade Doughty or Dowdy. I think it's Doty. On the Aspirations on-card autograph out of 99, 2 out of 90. Oh, my bad, out of 98 on the die cut going to the Toronto Blue Jays. The LSU Tiger. I'm not sure exactly what round he was drafted in, but I know he hit well in college. Jack Perkins. Then we're going to have Colby Thomas, 3 out of 50 on the Aspirations. Dalton Rushing on the college ticket. We have Connor Stain going to the Rockies. Have Eduardo Beltre from the Dominican Prospect League going to the International, Kevin Britton. You're definitely going to see a slew of international cards. I don't know if these will be any guys that were in Bowman Chrome, but there is a lot of dudes. Robert Arias on the 275 out of 499. And another 1 out of 24, Colby Thomas for the Athletics. There is a lot of these Dominican Prospect League guys. What happened is a dude from Topps went down to the Dominican Prospect League, and that's why I've seen a bunch of them in Bowman Chrome. K. Dowdy. We got Henry Bolt for the Athletics. It's going to be a 17 out of 49. So that's how a bunch of those dudes ended up in Bowman Chrome, was a lot of the Dominican Prospect League kids like Munoz and Alexis Ramirez. We have Christopher Pasiola. I don't know if he just looked at what Panini was doing in the Dominican Prospect League and was like, we got to have those players too, or if he actually went down there and scouted them. But that's what it sounded like in the breakout section. Michael Knorr out of 499 for the Astros. He was drafted. His first was in 2022 draft. We're going to have Dylan Ray, 169 out of 299 on the status. And that's going to be our first box. Nice big Elijah Green hit there. Of course, the packs don't want to come out. That's always nice. We have Cole Phillips. I have Reggie Crawford. Pitcher, first baseman from UConn, Giants prospect. Well, what else is new for this group? Some Zach Neto going to the Angels, and Josh King. We got Jacob Melton out of 499 and Will Kempner out of 60. I have Justin Crawford, Philadelphia Phillies. I have Peyton Graham for the Tigers. Nice on card. Got Robert Moore for the Brewers. I'm going to let you guys know, too, on the recap. I'm not going to go through all 80 autographs. I'm just going to go through I'll make a separate little pile for like the top guys or the low numbered cards, I was going to say, just so you know. So anybody that gets on the board and comes off the board will stay over there. We have Fralin Severino out of 499 for the International. Have Hunter Patterson for the Royals out of 190. Jordan Beck on the college ticket. We have Hunter Patterson for the Royals, left-handed pitcher. Just seen his prime numbers card out of 190. Gets his auto right here. Gonna have Belfry Rivera on the patch autograph. You got Connor Prelip out of 349. Out of 999, a die cut Marcus Johnson Decade. Spencer Jones on the college ticket. We have Noah Schultz. Wonder if his parents are collecting their college jersey, future threads type stuff here. Or not. If they are, I would hit them up. I was going to say, I know. Going to the White Sox and Robbie Coleman. We got Chase Meadroth, 26 out of 77 on the die cut. Got Jordan Beck out of 499. Colorado, and then Alex Freeland for the Dodgers. It's going to be out of 136. Die cut as well. Get into the last pack of the second box. Caden Wallace for the Royals. We have Will Mabry going to the Cardinals. He is a really strong left-handed signature. Going to the Cardinals. I meant going to the Diamondbacks. I saw Arizona and immediately thought the Cardinals. Not football, buddy. Wrong sport. Drake Baldwin going to the Atlanta Braves. Have Zach Neto on the blue out of 349 for the Angels. Jesus Scaliz. The Dodgers out of 122, I believe, is who has him. Box number 3. Speaking of football, there's 2 football breaks up. There is also still the Allen and Ginter Chrome. We got Drew Jones on the refractor. We have Gabriel Hughes memorabilia. Him up to some first rounder, pick number 10 this year for the Rockies. And the card says pick number 10. I knew he was a top 10 guy. I didn't know he was number 10 on the dot without that card, to be honest. We have Jacob Waters for the Oakland Athletics. Gabriel Gonzalez for Seattle out of 499. And we're going to have Nate Furman out of 176. Going to the Guardians. Dylan O'Ray. I have Tommy Specht. Going to the Rangers. Have Lamar King Jr. 9 out of 215 going to the Padres. Drew Thorpe for the Yankees out of 499. Tucker Tuman for the Blue Jays. I actually really like the way this stuff looks this year. I think it looks better than it did last year, design-wise. Personal opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Sean Gusenberg. We have Brandon Barrera. For the Blue Jays. Got Chase DeLauder on the 50 out of 235 for the Guardians. Nice hit here. Prime numbers on card from JMU. We got Cutter Coffee. And Judd Fabian out of 349. Sal Frelick still in the product for his college jersey. We have Dalen Lau for the Nationals Hidden Gems. This guy actually might be a hidden gem. See, actually a little bit of hype. Ignacio Alvarez with the dirty mustache going to the Braves. Richard Maddock out of 499. So that kid looks gigantic. I don't know if it's just a picture of he's actually huge. We have a 125 Robert Arias. I think that's Roderick Arias' little brother. Or Gabriel. It's one of the guy's little brothers, I'm pretty sure, that's like in the prospect chain. I don't know if it's Roderick or if it's Gabriel. I believe so. I'm not 100%, but I think that's the case. We're going to have Walter Ford on the Mariners. I think I read somewhere that he was in this set. That one of their little brothers was in this set. With Jimmy Crooks, 8 out of 10 for the Cardinals. Hasn't been a stranger in Bowman draft. But nice 8 out of 10 for the Cards. And Jake Watkins in his first break. Welcome to the group, Jake. I appreciate you. We have Yefri Carrasco. Kevin Britton on the yellow jersey. Patch auto. Going to have a Dylan Lesko. First round out of 499. And Edward Latigua out of 60. And I believe he had a card last year. There was a Latigua that had one last year at the very least. I don't know if it's the same kid or not. into box number 4. I have Clark Elliott. Have Josh White going to the Marlins. Brock Selvage going to the Yankees. On the Future Threads patch autograph. Leandro Ramiro out of $4.99. Going to have the Xavier Isaac out of 84 going to the Rays. Looks like that the product was put together a lot more consistent than it was last year, too. We have Dylan Lesko. Dylan Lesko again on the memorabilia. Future Threads. Orion Kirkering. Going to the Phillies. And Matt. Kevin Parada out of $4.99. Well, this was just a pack, wasn't it? We're going to have another Kevin Parada out of $197. Dylan O'Ray. Tristan Reeling. Will Rudy for the Brewers. Sonny DiChiara out of $3.49. Lawrence Butler out of $2.99. Chase DeLauder. Darren Fernandez out of 85. He was going to slide out the side, so keep him in there. We're going to have Cam Collier for the Reds. Assuming he's going to be in Bowman 2023. 41 out of 65. Nice on-card there. Trevor Martin out of $9.99. I have Fernandez out of 85, as already mentioned. I have Sal Frelick. Liam Simone or Simon. The Giants, Jack Brannigan. Going to Pittsburgh Pirates and JJ. Another pack of sleeves. I have Orion Kirkering. And Thomas Harrington out of 125 for the Pirates. To box number 5. We will run the Bowman Inception break right after this. It's going to be a new video, so I'll tag everybody that's in it, but let you guys know. Which at the pace we're going will probably be around like 12:30, 12:45. Ashton Izzy. I have 99 out of 185. Diover Diaza. I have a Will Rudy for the Brewers. Adam Mazur out of 999. Daniel Susak out of 154 for the Oakland Athletics. Jackson Cox. We got Josh White for the Miami Marlins. We're going to have Anner Cepeda. Enyer. On the Lincoln Prospect League patch autograph. Lipscomb Jr. out of 999. Chandler Simpson out of 499. We got Zach Keeloff. We have Cole Young, 100 out of 199 on the Future Threads. And the Mariners. Troy Melton for the Tigers. The third round draft pick as a pitcher. Spencer Miles. $4.99. Ignacio Alvarez, 125 out of 185. Habit of sleeving numbered cards. I was gonna say. I mean, they're all gonna get or sleeved and top loaded. I mean, have it on camera, but going to have Dalton Rushing, Carlos Danimal. Yo, this guy, he has to make it, bro. 106 out of 185. The amount of yogurt commercial promos he could do with his last name, Danimal. He has to make it. Like, someone got to sign this kid and push him. Although he looks like he's 40 already. Let's see, we have a 1 out of 10 Orion Kerkering. Going to the Phillies. And Matt Hogue. Ivan Melendez out of 499. And Walter Ford out of 299. I'm convinced everybody just fell asleep. It's actually in the break. Like, no one enjoyed the little yogurt joke. Okay. Love you guys too. So we have Chandler Simpson. I have Zach Neto for the Angels on the first round draft pick, 13th overall. Got Reggie Crawford for the Giants. And Brian Thomas, the UConn product. out of 349. Diaza. We're going to have Cade Horton out of 999. First round pick for the Cubs. Into box number 6 here. There we go. Walter Ford. I have Kevin Parada on the Future Threads. We have Christopher Pasiola. We got Justin Boyd on the out of 499 for the Reds. Drew Jones, turn of the century out of 122. Caden Wallace. Got Calvin Ziegler on the Hidden Gems for the Mets. Got Cade Doty. 47 out of 98 to the Blue Jays. Looks like you get maybe you can just try to go and collect all of the out of 98 die cuts. It's going to the Blue Jays and Josh King. I have Davision De Los Santos out of 499. Eric Brown Jr. out of 190. Parker Messick. Owen Murphy on the Future Threads. For the Mets, 152 out of 178, Jet Williams. Nice hit there to the Mets and Josh King. Got Jacob M out of 499 and Dylan Lesko out of 299 for the Padres and the Brewers, respectively. Mikey Ramiro. Got Robert Gasser for the Padres on the Hidden Gems. Henry Williams also for the Padres. Actually, is a really nice signature. We have Kasevich out at $9.99. Jason Morabel for the Rangers out of $4.99. Peyton Graham. Got Cade Hunter for the Reds. Yarlin Soto on the 6 out of 7. Oh, him and Juan Soto don't look anything alike, but please someone tell me this is Juan Soto's little brother. I mean, I'm sure it's not, but... We have Nolan and Devos out of 349. And Darren Fernandez out of 999. And that is box number 6. Let's get into box number 7 here. Zach Geloff. Victor Scott II for the Cardinals. Prospect materials for the Rays. 17 out of 199, Taj Bradley. Going to Eric Greco in the Rays. Diover Diaza out of 9.99. Silas Ardone out of 4.99. I have Aston Izzy. I have Zach Neto on the Future Threads. Troy Melton. Base autograph. Got Drew Jones out of 349. Have an Alex Freeland out of 9.99. Die cut. Chandler Simpson. College ticket Jacob Melton. It's going to be 22 out of 99, and I believe Melton is a Tiger, I think. No, is he an Ash? She's either an Astro or a Tiger. I'll look it up whenever I'm sorting, obviously. Orion Kerkering. I think he's an Astro. Now I think about it. Alan Roden out of 4.99. And Max Wagner for the Orioles out of 38. Brock Jones. Have Felnin Celestin. Yeah, it's a nice. I mean, that was a nice autograph. Going to the Dominican Prospect League. Bobby Snelling to the Padres. Got Nolan Devos and Steven Zobek. 185 for Zobek. And Devos is out of 4.99. Adam Azor. 17 out of 25, Cade Marlowe on the Hidden Gems going to the Mariners. Nice low numbered auto there. Will Rudy for the Brewers. Jet Williams out of 999. And Sonny DiChiari out of 299. Box number 8. Cole Young. Got Jose Mejia. I guess I can post it tomorrow. Hopefully it fills quicker. We got Peyton Pallett. I'll have to adjust. I'm gonna adjust the prices on the teams, to be honest. We have Anthony Hall out of 499. And then Troy Melton out of 122. Kevin Parada. We have Yarlin Soto. Which is literally, it's the same script over and over again, just saying that they hope they come through the pipeline or whatever. Here's a big boy auto. Who got the Padres? Brian Thomas. Samuel Savala, 14 out of 70 on the die cut. Gonna have a Cole Phillips out of 999. Caden Wallace out of 349. I mean, I know none of this stuff sells for like resells for like a shit ton, but like some of these guys, if they, I mean, could you imagine if Tatis had like a Dominican Prospect League card when he was coming up? Like what it would have sold for, like his like signed a card as like a 14-year-old. Or 16-year-old. We have Gabriel Hughes. I'm sure it would have been crazy when he came in the league and was just killing it. We got Caden Wallace for the Royals. Christopher Passiola. On the prospect materials. I thought this would be numbered, but it looks like it's just because it's the Cubs, they made it blue. Got Landon Sims out of 499. Roldy Brito, 42 out of 60. Now that kid looks like he's 12. Oh, baby. We have an on-campus Dustin Pedroia. And I don't know if these are one per case or not. But everyone knows Dustin Pedroia went to the Red Sox. And that is going to Rob Gervin. You got Jesus Caba on the 30 out of 49. On the DPL. Bryson Motts. Morabito out of 349 for the Mets. Eric Brown Jr. out of 299 for the Brewers. Cutter Coffee. Got Ryan Zimmerman all-time first rounders. Pick number 4 for the Nationals. Clark Elliott for the Oakland Athletics. Jonathan Moya. DPL. Going to have Brenner Cox out of 161. Box number 9 here. Chase DeLauder. We have Dominic Keegan for the Rays. Got Ho Yu Lee. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually a pretty big hit, Matt, I think. The Future Threads. I mean, he signed his name not in English, not in the Romanic language alphabet here. So anytime you start to get stuff in like Chinese or Korean or Japanese, like that stuff sells for a good amount. We got $4.99 at Judd Fabian. Out of $9.99 at Drake Baldwin. We have Christopher Passiola. Daniel Suzak. We have Will Rudy for the Brewers. Let's say Rudy's been in here a lot. Eric Razelman. And the die cut Jesus Made. 180. I have Dylan Beavers. Have Max Rashik. Cardinals. Gabriel Rincones for the Philadelphia Phillies. Yeah, Drew Gilbert out of $4.99 and $2.10 Jimmy Crooks. Gavin Williams. We have Zach Neto for the Angels. Pick number 13 on the Draft picks. Xavier Isaac, 35 out of 77 for the Rays. Ryan Zermack out of 9.99. Gabriel Rincones out of 216 on the die cut. Got Tamar Johnson. Got Owen Kellington. For the Pirates. Hidden Gems. Dalton Rogers. The Red Sox. You have Eduardo Beltre. Uh-oh, $4.99. Got Lawrence Butler. Whoops. Oh, shoot. Huh. Those are thick sleeves. Hold on one second. I was like, why is the sleeve so damn big? Need to grab back that pack and re-put these in here. Whoops, these are those regular size ones. I have regular size ones next to me. I was like, wow, yep. I was like, that sleeve looks really big for that card. So I thought I grabbed it from the thick sleeve pack that's sitting there, but I grabbed an extra pack when we were doing triple threads just in case. Like when she says all I got are magnums, and you show up and you're like, we'll see how it works, and it is just how it works. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving along. I was gonna say last box here, guys. Good luck to everybody. Jacob Berry. Got Reggie Crawford on the memorabilia. Luke Gold for the Tigers. Jace Jung out of $4.99 for the Tigers, and another Jace Jung out of $2.99 back to back. Jacob Reimer. Chase Petty for the Reds. Christopher Passiola for the Cubs. I have a 357 out of 999 Troy Melton. Chase Meadroth out of 999 on the die cut. Jackson Holiday on the refractor. Have Noah Schultz, Future Threads. Jace Jung, 39 out of 74, going to the Tigers. Tigers are Josh King. Peyton Pallett. Justin Campbell out of 152. We got Steven Hajar. One of the Twins. Cade Doughty, going to the Blue Jays. Brenner Cox out of 499. And Nate Savino out of 210. And last pack. Going to have Michael Kennedy. Ooh. Cade Hunter for the Reds. On the auto. Yuri Carrasco. And that's going to be a 78 out of 149. I have Cutter Coffee for the Red Sox out of 349. And out of 299, Orion Curring. Let's see, and that is going to be the break. Here is the stack of autographs. And like I said, it's 80 autos. Let's see, I would assume that everybody at least got one if you didn't get one. Let's see, hopefully you better luck in the next break. But hopefully everybody at least got some numbered cards. That's the nice thing about Elite Extra Edition is pretty much everybody gets at least something numbered. Let's get rolling here in what I think are the top ones. I'm going to do the Dominican Prospect patch autos because I think the patch autos are pretty important in general. We have Yuri Carrasco out of 149. Jace Jung out of 74 for the Tigers. Xavier Isaac out of 70. So it says everything 100 or less or patch autograph. Xavier Isaac, I think I have like one or two patch autos in here that I guess I can pull. We're going to have Taj Bradley out of 199 for the Rays. Brock Selvage for the Yankees on the patch autograph. Lee on the patch autograph for the Phillies. Henry Bolt on the yellow, and that's going to be out of 49 going to the Oakland Athletics. Cade Doughty out of 98 times 2 for the Blue Jays. Cade Marlowe for the Mariners out of 25. Beltre on the patch autograph, just the base. Have Jet Williams out of 178, or a first rounder can also be in this base. Reggie Crawford for the Giants. 1 out of 10, Orion Curring for the Phillies. Enyer Cepeda on the patch autograph. Chase DeLauder out of 235. Yuri Carrasco on the patch autograph. Belfry Rivera, patch auto. In the back row, we're going to have Spencer Jones out of 65 for the Yankees. Neto on the base. Pedroia on campus, ASU, but going to the Red Sox. That's who drafted him. 26 out of 77, Chase Meadroth. Then we're going to have the 6 out of 10, Jimmy Crooks for the Cardinals. Samuel Zavala out of 70 on the die cut going into the Padres. Yarlin Soto, 6 out of 7 on the patch autograph going to Kevin Britton in the International. And Elijah Green going to the Nationals. And Jason B. So I appreciate you guys. Jason, you would have been a little salty, I think, if you would have left this one, huh? And Elijah Green got hit. If I would have just gave you a refund, like 5 minutes. You literally asked for, we're like, oh, I'm out of this thing. It's taking too long. Like right before somebody closed. I was actually talking to Josh. Talking up with an actual decent number. But I was in the middle of breaking when he first asked, so I appreciate you guys. Everybody hit congratulations. Everybody did better luck next time. We're going to run the Bowman Inception. We'll run it at 12:45. I got to clean up a little bit so I can get over to the computer and put these cards in a basket. I'll see you guys in a little bit for Bowman Inception.